was going to show you how I plant in a glass container so you can see all the layers for yourself. So here's the glass container. Okay. I usually start with rocks anyway. That's usually how I go. So about the smaller the rocks, so cover maybe about 1/8 of a layer. I usually tell people if you're not dealing with a large plant like that, do a third layer of rocks, maybe a third layer of the sand, or a third layer of rocks, and then the rest of it is dirt. So something like this will separate. Then my next layer would be the sand, and I just usually just cover that layer. So it's about a third covered with rocks and sand, as you can see here. Okay. And lastly would be the planting medium, which I'm gonna have to get along with your plant. So I'm going to choose this one. And it's pretty sopping wet. I mean, it's sopping wet. I usually try to separate if it's kind of constricted with all the pretty sopping wet. Because you can squeeze it in there, but I'd rather when I squeeze it in there that it doesn't fall on me. So what I'm going to do at this point is add a little bit of planting medium while I'm doing that. So the sides of it, the top of it, that kind of thing. But this is how you actually would put your planting containers, and where you can control the moisture level. You can actually watch it grow without having to go outside and worry about the bugs too much, worry about the birds eating at it, bunnies. Yeah, I have to worry about my greens. Apparently I can't eat my greens. I can't grow them here without getting my chicken wire barrier protected, because they love my greens. I have to put them there. Put them in the ground, and I mean, like instant. Like I think we have a bunny rabbit in the garden that we have not trapped yet, and so as a result of that, all kinds of missing green plants. Chop this. Yeah, I'm very sad about that too. Anyway, alright. So I'm just kind of pretty sure that the soil is pretty compacted around the sides, making sure that my plant is above the soil, as you can see here. Okay. This one, the way that this works, you can also put it as a drink, like what we did before, but with a gallon bag, and put it the way that I set that in there, and then just let a little bit of air in as well. Remember, once oxygen is in there, it starts to dry up, unless you have some warm that's also in there, and then of course precipitation is formed, which will self water the plant. And so this is it. You just you're just throwing that water. And another thing I wanted to show you with this is, as the water goes down into those layers, you'll see how they go. See? So although, and I add a little bit of dish detergent, I usually have sitting water out here, so once I water the plants, I don't have maggots or mosquitoes trying to set in there. So I put a little bit of dishwasher detergent, it changes the composition of the water, and it tends to stay with me. So anyway, it doesn't harm the plants either. So you see where the moisture is traveling through those layers. And since this is sopping wet anyway, that will be all that I'm going to do with this. Okay? Just activating all the layers up. We're done with that planting. Again, if you want to put like a smaller bag on top and put a band around it, create that way, or just put it in a gallon bag and seal it for a couple weeks. See the accumulation of all that precipitation. It's like a Turing effect. It'll work out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. I really do. I'm just here to help you plant with things you have around your home. I'm just here to help you with that, keeping your budget, your gardening within your budget. So if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And please hit that notification bell so when I do my next video on the next live or demonstration, you'll be a part of that. Hey guys, again, thank you for watching that short segment on how I plant plants in containers. Okay, it was a segment that happened about a week ago, and unfortunately I did not get that one person on the Zoom Live on the Facebook, so it's okay. So how these randomizers work. The randomizer works when someone makes a comment. So when you subscribe, when you put a comment down, it tracks those, and then that's how most content creators are able to determine who the winner is, because it randomly selects the comment and the person that made the comment. But unfortunately, since nobody followed anything that I asked on the contest, there are no winners. Y'all didn't want this money, so that's all right. I'm gonna put it back on those who are following me on Facebook and also on YouTube. I'm going to be shutting those down and just concentrating on the IG. Seems like I've been getting more followers on that. And so I'm just going to concentrate on one social media platform until I can hire somebody that can help me with all three, and maybe I will reactivate those accounts. But I'm going to be on IG until, you know, things change. But I do appreciate you guys. For those that are my followers, we did hit that big 50, so I appreciate y'all. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. Bye, you guys.